Hello everyone! Well, it's thoroughly summer. I would say far, far too much summer, and I guess we're doing these updates seasonally now? I don't know. And, well, things on the channel have been moving along very slowly, I think it's fair to say, recently. And it's partially due to being busy with filming, and partially due to being busy just with life. So there hasn't been an incredible amount of time to get the big car videos edited, unfortunately, but they're definitely going to come back. And to prove it in some small way, here is a little demo reel of some of the things we've been up to. What just happened there?
Nothing happened.
I mean, everything's turning now.
I'm trying to stand behind the car.
Okay, the cat was on backwards.
That's everything.
Stop. Whatever I decided to edit in there looked like great fun. But just because something is fun does not mean it's not a heck of a lot of work. In the last Blazer video that went up, I briefly showed a screenshot of some of the video files, and that size has actually changed a little bit since then, but if we do the math and make a very rough estimate based on the footage from this camera, that's somewhere around 110 hours of video. And if you consider how much time it takes to edit one of these videos, yeah, I think it's going to be a while before we get through all that. And on top of that, there are some sponsored product reviews that we talked about in the last update video that will be coming up. For what it's worth, all of the companies that have sent me things have been very gracious and patient. And there are maybe 6 product review videos that will be going up, but I don't think I want to spend a lot of time on that, and I don't think I'll be accepting too many more offers in the future. Product reviews are really valuable, even sponsored ones. It's just not really where I feel like spending the time, I guess. And thanks to the support of all of you, watching the videos, letting the ads play, support on Patreon, all that stuff, it seems like, for the most part, the time is better spent just editing regular car series videos, since that's become the real bread and butter of this channel. And speaking of that, this channel, as of the day this video is being uploaded, August 14th, is now 11 years old. That's a little bit of a terrifying thought, and it's come a long way. Other than my personal friends, I don't know if anybody watching these videos actually has seen some of the older ones, but for nostalgia's sake, let's show the first video that I ever uploaded to this channel. It was, let's say, simple. And I was very into airsoft guns at that time. That's a lot of the content that kind of got this channel rolling. And it proceeded that way until just a couple years ago when we uploaded the first car video, which was the first episode of the Datsun 280Z series. And I bet a lot of you have seen the rest, so you know that bit of the history. Since then, there have been a few small videos uploaded that feature firearms or slow motion focus or whatever, but it doesn't really seem like this channel's audience is the same, so I guess the content should adapt. And that doesn't mean the focus is completely on cars. This is still Fuzzy Dice Projects, and I think I'll choose content for this channel more based on a theme or a feeling than anything else. So what we're going to do is today we will be launching a second channel. Now you might say, you were just complaining about not having enough time. How is this going to help? Well, it's definitely not, but but it's simply something that I want to do, and it gives me a chance to get back to some of the videos that might, I don't know, reinvigorate my video editing spirit. Or at least give me a break from a lot of this really detailed step-by-step car stuff. And the name for our second channel is Fuzzy Dice Pastimes. Yes, it was not a popular choice when I shared it among most of my friends, but I don't know, I didn't really like anything else either, so that's what we're going with. I think it's just gonna be anything that I feel like uploading, which is what this channel used to be, and now it's got more of a focus. And I totally understand if people just want to see projects or car stuff. I don't want to change this channel. It should be staying as is, well, hopefully with a little more content in the future, but we'll see how that goes. We've got a great thing going here with this channel, and I don't really want to screw that up. I've even gone back and forth on deleting a lot of the old content off this channel, maybe moving it to the new one, I don't really know. So that's that. The 11th anniversary special for this channel was making a new channel. I guess I'm not really sure how much sense that makes. But before we end the video, while we're here, let's talk about a few, updates, since it is ostensibly an update video. Really, honestly, not too much has changed since the last spring video, and a lot of these videos are still backlogged. Keen-eyed viewers will note in this update video from last year, 2 years ago, something like that, there was a clip of us removing an engine from a Lexus. Yeah, that video still hasn't come out yet, so if that doesn't explain how much content we have stockpiled, Anyway, one thing we're obviously kind of trying to do, well, I hope it's obvious, I don't know, is clean up the garage, because this is pretty bad. Got more boxes, and they're all nice and labeled, got a cool label maker, but everything is still quite a bit of a mess. Here is an axle for the Volvo. This is a Ford 8.8 that we took to a shop and got shortened, so it was made to be an even length on both sides. That should be the perfect width for the Volvo, and hopefully it was done well. I guess only time will tell. The engine and transmission for the Volvo are mostly together. We just have to work on trying to, well, Sean has to work on trying to fit the 4L80 in the transmission tunnel, because I'm not dealing with that. Over here is a new to me, core support for the S10. Still need the inner and outer fenders and that little trim piece that sits between the bumper and the grille. But otherwise, I think we're kind of getting towards being ready to fix that thing. Well, fix the thing. And something I added to the top of the shelf up here, you may have noticed, is this little rack. And on it, we've got quite a bit of steel. There are a couple pieces of 1 3/4 120 DOM steel tubing here, and that's for the bumper that we still are going to make for the Blazer, and maybe a roll cage for the Datsun, something like that down the line. And I think that might actually be mostly it, although the reason we were able to clear out that part of the garage is out here, we've got a little shed. Yeah, we're living the high life on this channel now. This was in an Instagram post, but I made these little corner shelves to kind of help with some of the space in here, and made little crossbars to use some of this empty space to store all these 2x4s. And now at least the snowblower, generator, pressure washer, that thing, and the tractor and etc. is out of the garage, so there's a lot more room for, We also took the time around 2 months ago to finally upgrade our desktop computer from this one we built in 2010 to this new system that makes editing much, much, much easier. Instead of an average 20-minute video taking over 2 hours to render, now that same video would take around 45 minutes. And when you're dealing with huge files and having to re-render some things 2 or 3 times, that makes a huge difference. So again, I have to thank all the viewers. We were able to upgrade our equipment so that we can more efficiently edit videos and play video games directly thanks to your support. And on that note, I think that's where we're going to be ending this video. So if you'd like to see some of our other content, go ahead and jump on over to Fuzzy Dice Pastimes, and we'll have our first big video going up today where we shot some airsoft guns, very literally with some real guns. But if you're not interested in that, that's totally fine too. Just stay here and I'll get back to work making more content for this channel. I mean, other than editing videos, what's left to do? I can't possibly have any more projects. Yeah, I guess I just really hate having free time, huh?